Hi everyone, I'm Anthony from Level Up Your Teaching. Today we're going to look at a vocabulary activity to practice the prepositions of place. And this is the third vocabulary activity that we're going to do. If you want to have a look at the first two, make sure you check at the end of the video for the link to that video. In this activity, the students will be given two pictures of my living room, and they will have to produce written sentences in the chat box using the preposition of place to talk about the position of the objects in the pictures. Their answers will be something like, there is a video games console next to the TV. Now, taking turns, the next student will have to write a similar sentence, but they can only change one item from the previous sentence. So, for example, their sentence could be, there are some candles next to the TV, or there are some video games next to the video games console. Now, regarding your students' level, normally this activity will be more suitable for elementary students. However, if you would like to review the preposition of place with more advanced students, there are two modifications that we can make to make it more suitable for them. One of them is to change the picture. For example, you can use a picture of your toolbox and teach them words like spanner, for example. The other thing that we can do is modify their answer. So normally elementary students will say something like there is a TV or there are some books. Now with more advanced students, we can have them say something like I can clearly see, and then use a model of deduction to extend their answers. For example, I can see some video games next to the video games console. This person must be a video gamer. So we are extending their answer, and this language is actually very useful for Cambridge exams too. So it will be very beneficial for your students. So now why don't we go to Zoom and see how we can set this activity up with real students. Hey guys, thanks for coming here today to help me demonstrate this activity with you. Today we're looking at an activity to practice the prepositions of place. I'm going to show you two pictures of my living room. Can you see the first one?
Yes.
That's brilliant. Now listen. There are some CDs. Emmanuel, what else is there in the picture?
There is a games controller.
There is a controller. Ilaria, now you.
Yes. There are two cards.
Correct.
Picture.
Now listen. There are some post-it notes in front of the CDs. Now, Ilaria, you have to change only one item, the CDs or the post-it notes. Go on, Ilaria.
Yes. There are some books next to the CDs.
Brilliant. Now, Emmanuel, you can change one item from Ilaria's sentence.
Okay. There are two cards near the CDs.
That's brilliant. Good job, guys. Now I'm going to show you the second picture. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Listen. There is a video games console under the TV. Now, Ilaria and then Emmanuel, I want you to write sentences in the chat box. That's brilliant. Thank you both of you for demonstrating this activity with me. And let's go back. What makes this activity unique is the fact that the chat box lets the students communicate synchronously, which means that they can see each other's answers in real time, which is something impossible in a normal class when we're doing this writing task. Now, regarding feedback, I would normally let my students pick up any wrong answers. I will let the activity flow and let them practice as much as they can before I give them my feedback. Now, regarding lesson planning, this would be our semi-control practice. We are providing them the prepositions that we want them to use and the items. However, they are free to combine the items and the prepositions the way they want. Now, I will give you the links to download the pictures if you would like in the description below. Now, thanks again for joining me here today, and if you like the video, make sure you click the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.